Hey YouTube, this is Gracie and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to make Disneybounding Get Well Soon cards. Now if you're not familiar with what Disneybounding is, definitely take a look at my very first video that I uploaded, and that will give you a brief description of what Disneybounding is. And then after that, come back to this video and watch the rest of it. So these three cards represent characters from Disney movies. The card in the middle represents Mickey and Minnie, the card on the right represents characters from Monsters, Inc., and the card on the left represents characters from Finding Nemo. Now, as decoration, I included my little Mickey and Minnie Tsum just because they're pill-shaped and I thought they were so perfect for this Get Well Soon card. So they're here just to bring us a little bit of joy today. So the card in the middle is kind of what I'm going to be showing you guys how to make your very own Mickey and Minnie Get Well Soon card. So all you have to do to start out is cut out your very first piece of cardstock. Now my typical card size that I always use is the 5.5 by 4 card. So all I do is cut out a white piece of cardstock here, which is just a smidge under 5.5 by 4. And if you want to do the layered look like I did on the Monsters, Inc. one, which I included a couple of layers, feel free to just, cut the cardstock a smidge less than the previous piece of cardstock. So that's all I did here is just cut out my white piece of cardstock, and I took my stamp set, which this one I'm actually using the Stamps of Life stamp set, which is the Get Well Soon one. And I took the Band-Aid and put that on a piece of, or the clear block, and stamped out 5 Band-Aids, just like that. Now let's give you a bit of a better description of what each of these cards represent. So like I said, this one here represents characters from Monsters, Inc. The top Band-Aid here represents Randall. The second Band-Aid represents Celia, Mike Wazowski's girlfriend. This represents Mike Wazowski himself. This Band-Aid here represents Boo, and this last one represents Sully. As you can see, they all have kind of like their own character to them, and the ink sets that I mostly used for these cards was Memento Ink. And I also included a lot of these teardrop or dewdrop Brilliance. Actually, they're called the fast drying pigment ink Brilliance inks, because they actually, I found, blended really well and layered on top of each other really well. As you can see, it actually has a bit of a shimmer to it, and I thought that was really cool to kind of represent Randall and the fact that he changes colors so frequently. This card here represents characters from Finding Nemo. This top one represents Bruce, the shark, and I just thought that little zigzag shape here was so perfect because it represents his teeth. This second Band-Aid represents Nemo himself. This Band-Aid here represents his dad, Marlin. This one is Dory, and this last one is Crush or Squirt, kind of depending on, how you look at it. Like I said, I used those dewdrop inks because they really layered really well and kind of blended like this heart did. So once you've taken your 5 Band-Aids here, you include any design from the stamp set. They actually included a whole bunch of different little zigzags and polka dots and things. Just pick out the best one that you think represents the character the most. And this is kind of what I came up with. This is, again, the Mickey and Minnie card. And all I've included is just, the polka dots in the black and red. And on this card, I included hearts. So this one I'm just kind of keeping simple. And that's kind of the nice thing about this specific card, is that even if you don't have the stamp set, you can draw this out with some markers, keep it really easy and simple. So if you wanted to, you can also cut out the background, which this is just, again, a smidge under 5.5 by 4. And you layer those together, and all you have to do is just glue them together or tape them together or whatever you have in hand. Once you've done that, you take your card, which this is, again, 5.5 by 4, and you just put those 2 pieces right on top. And there you have it. There's your card. And you gotta have your own little sentiment on the back, which I always include the letter G. This is the actual stamp that I use. It's just a simple wood block letter stamp that I have. And I carry through the heart, which I have on pretty much all the cards here, just, to conclude the whole card. And there you have it. There are your Disneybounding Get Well Soon cards. I hope you guys liked it. give this video a thumbs up. Check out my other videos if you want more card making ideas. They're all Disneybounding. And yeah, just leave a comment down below if you guys collect little Tsum as well. They're so fun. They bring me a lot of joy. So watch next week's video and I'll see you guys soon. Okay, bye.